Christmas, and one being was mad. He would receive no presents, for he was very bad. Hair covered his body. His skin was green. He was a cruel man. He was very mean. His name was Grinch, the Grinch of Deer Lodge. He was no good. He was a jerk of Deer Lodge. The Jews down in Deer Lodge were doing about, except for Bob Shock, for he had gout. They were a peaceful bunch, never harmed a soul, but were put to death if in their stocking was coal. They were serious about Christmas. You had to be good, or they'd chop your hand off on a block of wood. This is Billy D, the Jew that couldn't do. For the last 10 Christmases, he apparently had the flu. But I know the truth. I have a lead. Billy had no flu. He just liked to smoke weed. The Jews of Deer Lodge paid no heed to the Grinch because the Jew woman's bottoms he would pinch. The Jews feared the Grinch. He was a different species. None of them liked him. He smelled like feces. Yes, the Grinch was angry, as he had been in the past. He looked into the sky and said,
"I'll poop in their stockings."
The Grinch was angry, but we hadn't seen the last. He looked into the sky and said,
"I'll send them anthrax."
The Grinch was irritated. He had a plan of a blast. He looked in the sky and said,
"Piccolo Pete's make funny noises."
No, the Grinch was angry before the holiday fast. He looked into the sky and said, "I'll wreck their Christmas."
Oh, well, I'll still poop in their stockings.
Off like a rocket was Skip in his hop. Before the dirty deed, he had his pop. The night drew darkness, the darkness drew night. Billy smoked for medicinal purposes, but does that make it right? Twas the night of Christmas, the holiday of the year. The tree was lit perfectly. It was the holiday of the year. The Grinch entered left. I mean right. He entered not left, but he entered right. He slithered along and came to a hop. Thought to himself,
what if there's a cop?
but then the Grinch thought and put his hand through his gel. Should I stop now?
Or burn in hell?
He chose the latter. What a thing to do. But then his heart shattered when he entered Cindy Lou. The Grinch's heart was melted. He fell to his knees. He couldn't believe the girl. He fell to his knees.
Why, Mr. Grinch, what are you up to?
I was just... Oh, Cindy. Are you listening and you listen good? If you tell anyone about this, I'll chop your hand off on that wood. Take me serious. This is no joke. I'm kind of thirsty. Have you a Coke?
No hope for you, because you're robbing this place. And if you don't get out now, I'll spray you with mace.
Now, Cindy Lou, there's no need to be angry. Have you a bathroom? I have to pee.
I said get out before I make you pay, but you really have to go all the bathrooms that way.
The Grinch pranced off. He had tricked the young one. He had stolen the toilet and some sticks of gum. Oh, that Grinch was a trickster. No wonder everybody hated him. The next day was Christmas dinner, iced tea and Slim Jims. The Grinch had stolen everything, the whole Christmas feast. Papa Doo stood to his feet.
Damn, that Grinch is a beast.
But the Doos would get by. This was nothing. They all held hands and started to sing. This song touched the Grinch in places that made him tick. That's not what I meant. This audience is sick. The Grinch began to cry. He knew not what to do. Make a pot of coffee and place a taboo.
How are those dudes still singing in town? I sold everything, even the bulbs that weren't round. How dare them do this? This just isn't fair. I sold candy and presents and life.
that made no sense. But the Grinch was done. He walked into town to ask for forgiveness. And that didn't rhyme.
Please forgive me. I know not what I do. You do that touch my heart, but especially Cindy Lou.
And at that moment, Papa Doo stood to his feet. He signaled the Grinch and said,
Damn, you're sweet. Come here and give me a kiss, for today is the holiday of Christmas.
The Grinch knew not what to do. He rubbed his earlobe, and the secret came out. He was a homophobe.
Don't be shy, Grinch. Just give me a kiss. Or if you don't, here's no Christmas pie.
The Grinch thought quickly, oh, what do I do?
Tell you what, how about I just make love to Cindy Lou?
Papa Doo was stunned, and everybody tuned in. The place was silent, not even the drop of a pin. He pulled up his chest and got ready to speak. Papa blurted out,
And why are we rhyming?
everybody cheered. And nobody booed. How will the story end? To be continued.